I have partnered up with Alois to make a brand new Mordekaiser and Garen guide on the Summoner School website. I gave out every single piece of information that I thought was relevant to both champions and everything that I use personally. It explains how you should play in the mid to late game, itemization, champion matchups, and more. Each guide also has a unique matchup spreadsheet. If you want to check either guide out, you can use my link in the video description. With all that being said, please enjoy this video.
The beast grows stronger.
In the Fiora matchup, the most important thing to play around is the vitals and the parry. If she parries your ultimate or your E, you're most likely going to lose if you get hit by the stun effect. The very large mind game comes from the E timing, because you can use it early and then she might not be able to parry it because she won't expect it. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, then she's going to think that you're always going to use it early. So what you can do is adjust and reactivate your E later after you just activated early a lot, or vice versa, where you start using E super late in a fight and then she gets used to you using E super late and then you start using it super early. As for her vitals, it can be kinda difficult to space them out unless you have Stride Breaker. You can hold your Q to make it to where she can't exactly jump to a vital that she wants to hit, but it's not exactly a guarantee. You can also buy Heal Cut into Fiora, either Executioner's Calling or Bramble Vest. If you take Demolish, I suggest buying Executioner's Calling because you will never be able to proc Demolish with Bramble Vest. Anytime she attacks you, she will take that reflect damage and then the tower will hit you, so you can't proc Demolish. You can also purchase plated steel caps into her as they feel pretty good. I like to rush Blade of the Ruin King into Fiora. The Blade power spike for Warwick is extremely strong. He is one of the strongest one-item spike champions in the entire game, as long as you rush Blade of the Ruin King. If you were to rush Stridebreaker, for example, into Fiora, yeah, you're not that powerful in the 1v1. If you want to go to teamfight, always push out the side waves. And this is because if Fiora doesn't go to teamfights, you can just melt your towers. So make sure you always push out the side waves if you want to just rotate to a fight. However, you can also just perma sit on side lane and push down towers. Maybe you even take a hole breaker and then you melt towers yourself.
Slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. You have slain. Enemy has been slain.
Strength like the back of my claw.
has been slain.
This lane is mostly annoying in the early game, but it's not that difficult. He's gonna perma-poke you with his Q and try to pull you with his E. Usually he's going to do the combo of E into W and the QU. And obviously he wants to pull you with his E so that he gets that soul. You can actually use your W just before his E connects and that will reduce the root, which also reduces the time he has to actually pull you to get that soul. If you really want to make sure that he can basically never get a soul, rush Mercury Treads. And then if you combine that with your W tenacity, he has 0.3 seconds to reactivate it. So he either uses his E and pulls you towards him the moment it hits you, or he doesn't get the soul at all. You can max either Q or E in this lane, both work fine. Whenever you run at him, if his W is up, he might place it at his feet so that it tags you. When he does that, you can choose if you want to keep engaging the fight or backing away and not getting hit by his W. In either situation, you're going to be fine most of the time. If you have your own W up, it doesn't matter that his W hits, you're gonna walk through it. If you don't want to engage when you see the W, you can just walk away and that way he burns some mana and he doesn't get a soul fragment. Whenever he uses his ultimate, you can just do the combo of auto QE and then you run away. The moment you get Stridebreaker, the lane is completely over. He can never chase you down or catch up to you. In this situation, he has Phase Rush himself, but it won't matter. It's simply unplayable for Swain the moment you get tier 2 boots or Stridebreaker.
By law or by sword. infamy. Hold fast. Demacia marches as one. Cursed villains. Never forget why
An
we
enemy
fight.
has been slain. Killing spree.
Fear is the first.
Because I end up cancelling my auto attack, I am forced to ignite so that I can actually proc my phase rush. Otherwise, I wouldn't need to ignite.
Slain.
Stay resolute. Keep faith in yourself. I will not falter.
The small damage I just placed onto him right now allows me to get a dive onto him by myself here. You can see the fact that I just do the regular combo of QE ignite and then just using my ultimate on him. But I want to talk about Garen's Q silence a bit. I had enough damage to kill Swain when he was silenced. I didn't need to wait for the silence to end before using my ultimate on him. I knew Swain had his flash up, and most people when they see a dive like this may flash out of desperation to live. So by waiting just as the silence is about to end to actually use my ultimate, it makes it more likely for Swain to burn his flash and still die to my ultimate. It's a very tiny thing, but it can be meaningful. There's no scenario where he lives if he flashes away anyway like you saw, so it just gives him false hope that maybe he can flash away and live even though he can't.
Forge onward. Raise their ranks. For Demacia. Never forget why we fight. To protect our land.
Your team has destroyed a turret. A summoner has disconnected. Victory!
Yes.
This lane can actually be sorta semi-tough, but not really. The Yasuo has to actually play it really well for you to lose. Usually Yasuo needs to go flash ignite and be very aggressive early on. Level 1 he can actually beat you if you aren't careful, especially if he's running ignite. This Yasuo is running exhaust, so he does have a chance to still beat me. And then at level 2 he also has a pretty decent time into you. If you have W and Q, he can just use his E to dodge your Q, and then you're probably going to lose the trade or even an all-in. Using Ghost Ghost can help out a lot though, just to space him. That being said, these are really the only times when Yasuo is stronger than you, and every other time he has to outplay you really hard. Once you get to your plated steel caps, it is very good for you. Usually Yasuo will also rush tier 2 boots in the form of Berserker Greaves, so you're gonna have equal move speed basically. And he will try to dash through the entire wave most of the time. You can take it slowly and stick to him. If you press Ghost and run at him, you're probably going to eventually catch up, and as long as you don't lose your stacks, you're gonna be fine. If you really want to, you can also go for an early Bramble Vest into him, and then you're good to go. His Blade of the Ruin King spike is actually quite good. He gets a lot of damage from it. But once you get your Stride Breaker, you can use that active to chase him down and stick to him very easily, and then he can't really escape you anymore from that point. In the super late game, he might actually be able to win the 1v1 if you aren't careful, but you can just take Ronduin and then he never wins the 1v1. Just try to respect levels 1 and 2 somewhat, and then afterwards he has to play super well to actually beat you. The Shyvana actually held the wave for me, so now I can just perma-freeze on my side and Yasuo can never walk up the farm. Anytime he walks up, I just kill him straight up.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain. Enemy triple kill.
Decide our fates from the safety of their thrones. Side by side with my enemies.
This was a really greedy play from me. If I actually got my ultimate out, I probably could have killed 1 or 2 people. This play could have actually cost us the game because the enemy team ends up taking their second Baron from my mistake here.
Slain. Enemy an ally has been slain.
They call us barbarians out in
Enemy double kill. Your team has destroyed
Thank you guys for joining me in this video. I hope you found the information useful, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully very soon.
I am favored by the gods and awaited in the Hall of Bones.